Well, the YouTube Archie here, another episode of Cooking with Archie. Today, I am in the mood to make one of my crazy-ass recipes. Which when I start getting to think of ingredients, I want to put it all in one. So tonight we're going to do a little linguine, which is some, it's like the spaghetti but flat type pasta. Usually you would put, hang on a sec. Usually with linguine you would put some Alfredo sauce in it. Tonight, I'm going all out. I don't know, I recommend meat sauce. This is Market Basket from my hometown. But if you have a meat sauce, type brand that you like to use, I would recommend meat sauce similar to this and the linguine. But tonight, what I'm doing, I got my sauce in a pan. So I didn't even start the fire yet. Hang on a sec. Oh. Malfunction with the stove. Poof. I love these gas stoves. You let them tick so long, you'll blow your ass up. So I got my linguine over here basting rolls. I put a little oil in the, a lot of, restaurants like to put a little, not vinegar, but olive oil in your sauce. I put a little vegetable oil in mine, so I ain't got the olive oil. Just want to give it a little tangy tang. Also tonight, one of my crazy creations, what I'm going to put in my sauce. Which sucks because I don't have no mushroom. A little garlic powder. You don't want to put too much of this in. A little sprinkle here and there. Maybe a pinch. Me, I like to dag a little. So give it a little ting right there. Adds about a tablespoon. Maybe half. I'm also going to throw in to make my sauce a little. This is one of the best seasonings I've ever used, and that's Lawry's seasoned salt. If you got this brand, get it. Love using this stuff, especially on hamburgers and steak. I don't want to dump that out. Ain't got a cover for it. Got one of these I gotta take. Sprinkle that in there. That comes out a little fast. Like I say, you always want to do a tablespoon. Stool. Table stool. You don't want to put stool in there. That's bad. Tablespoon. Also tonight I'm putting in if you got whatever jalapeno peppers you like for, turn that flame in, when you cook to it on the flame. And for the sauce, you always want to cook a very low flame. Actually, let me take the phone a sec. You want it down about here because you don't want it bubbling. See if you can see that. Yeah, get it down there. Of course, you want the flame for this high because you want the damn thing to boil, not take all night for your pasta to sit there. But a pinch of this, a pinch of that. And tonight, like I say, whatever jalapeno peppers you like to use, I tried these. Pretty nice selection I chose. And it is Mezzetta jalapeno peppers. I'm throwing that in the sauce. I'm going to put a little juice in there. These ones are pre-cut. Tad of juice. I like mine hot. So I'll be putting a lot in there for myself. These are pre-cut. Of course, Maybe the middle's hollowed out. Oh man, I love these things. And I'm gonna dab of juice in here. I like to pop in a lot for myself. Now you got your seasoning, jalapeno peppers. Of course, you mix it in. A little taste test. These still taste like sauce. Well, I'm sure you'll taste it different. These are a little zingy. Give it a little zing. But what I'm also gonna do, on a sec, a napkin. And I'm gonna be putting some Paul Newman's Parmesan. What is that? Balsamic. I'm trying this for a little flavor. I tried this on a salad the other day, and it's you can take the you can taste the Parmesan in it. And this is a little soupy type dressing. For me, I'm gonna dump some in there. Say, if I wanted to say what you're gonna put in there, put in like a maybe a couple teaspoons. Me, you know, when I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna put a little more in there. Now, if I add some Frank's Buffalo hot sauce, oh man, that'd be going in there too. You know, not just because the old lady comes out and says I put that shit on everything. No, that's the best close hotness to chicken you can get. I mean, even better than some of the restaurants that serve there. I ain't gonna mention none names, but I'll tell you, I've been to a lot of restaurants. Tastes a lot of buffalo chicken and not hot. Put that Frank's in my chili, which once I get some chili, I think my ingredients for the chili, I'm gonna show you how to make that too. I make my own personal chili. Which I can't get my goddamn second oldest son away from. Always eating it up. Every time I make that shit, man, don't even last a day and a half. So once you get your ingredients in, your low flame going, you want to get your, see now I want to get the phone here, going over, you get the bubbling of the, whoops, pressing buttons I don't need to, hang on a sec. Swing this around, where am I? Alright. Like I say, get the oil in there. It helps the, I'll get it up there. Alright, right there. But you get the oil in there and it makes your noodles not stick. That's why a lot of the restaurants use that. So your pasta don't stick. Once you get it all mixed in and swing it around here, it's boiling. Like I say, once you get that in there, and just put that there, and like I said, the restaurant's the oil so don't stick your pasta together or whatnot. And I mean, yeah, you want to put that on the sauce. I wish I had some mushrooms. Love mushrooms, throw stuff in there. As you can see, there's some of the pasta. What the hell was that? Oh, there's a pepper. Thought it was Parmesan in there, but my peppers are sticking out. I already forgot what I put in it. I hate to be a real cook, and then back in the day, going back to that, because I'll be forgetting what I put in it. No boy, what a mess would that be. And once you get this together, which I don't have none, but what goes great with this, with that garlic powder, you take some of this, and of course you want to go to the store, always buy a fresh, let me get the phone back up here. Fresh, long stick of French bread, Italian bread. Always get it fresh. I know the market basket I go to, which I only think runs in New England. When you go there and you get the bread fresh, it's nice warm. You can probably go to your local store and ask them to do that for you and get you, a fresh, loaf there and cut it in half. And when I do that garlic powder, you get yourself some, make sure you use, if you put butter out, where's mine? Hang on a sec. If you're the type of person that takes butter and leaves it out, in a butter dish, nice soft, you cut that loaf in half, you butter it up. Don't put too much, but enough to even out around the edges. And once it's all buttered up, you take that garlic powder and you shake it out, sprinkle it all through the whole loaf of bread. Make yourself your own garlic bread. Put it in the oven put it on the oven for 250. And you leave it in until it's like crispy, golden brown, tight looking. You don't want to overcook that. Just enough where it's crispy. If you're able to get in there and feel it, and the bread ain't mushy. You want to get it just right to where you cut that sucker. Dump it in your sauce. Oh man, magnifico. Or however they say it. I'm not Italian, but I like to do the Italian accent and bada boom, bada bing. Ha! Anyways, now while we're waiting here for the noodles to soften up, linguine. That is what I call Luigi in Super Mario Brothers, linguine all the time. Always having fun, always trying to make some joke out of something, because my life's so goddamn miserable. What?
You're putting them in the soup.
Well, I'm making all kinds of new stuff here, Bryce. Got my 6-year-old here, gonna come in and ask questions. Sure he'll love trying my new sauce.
What's it called?
What's it called, Bryce? It's called...
Dicks.
No. It's called sauce a la H.
What the fuck?
Hey, what's your mouth? Of course, I can't get the kid without a day without saying an F-bomb. Go figure. Well, as you can see, the noodles are still stringy, but they're still a little hard. As you can see, they break apart. I'm not supposed to do that. Of course, I'll let you know when they're done. If that ain't done yet. Come on, go up. Almost there. So blue. That in there. At the end, if you got it, if you go out and get it, where'd it go? You want to put some, you want to try some, oh shit, that ain't it. Them are Jimmy's. Yeah, try some Jimmy's on your pasta. Oh, shit, that ain't right. That was supposed to be hidden. If I leave that out, the kids are in there taking them and eating them like candy. Oh, great. Right here, when you're done, you put that stuff on your plate. Sprinkle some lightly with, I don't know, you can throw as much on you want, but sprinkle it on with your fingers and whatnot. Parsley flakes. Gives it a little flavor in the end. If you want to try the, what is it? Little sprinkles on it, hey, so be it. Anyways, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty, almost there. You need to go in. And let me see. Here we go. You got your little wobbly noodle. This is when you know it's done, when it don't pull apart like it did just a few seconds ago. You see? One more minute. Already, as you can see, I got the time on the camera. 15 minutes. I'm going to go with 16 minutes. You want to boil your linguine. I'm going to bust out the old strainer. One more noodle out for testing. Sometimes people like to test it like this. If it don't stick on the wall, it's done. So I'll try that again. Put that there. Oh no, it is done. When it does stick on the wall, the noodle's done. But I already pulled it off, so here we have it. Got them done. I'm gonna dump this out. Actually, I should just leave that in there. Well, I mean, you can leave it in there because of the oil, but you don't want the noodles blowing up like spaghettis do. I would just not dump all of it out, but dump some out. And leave some at the bottom so it don't stick and burn to the pan. Get yourself a plate. Me, I recommend a big old bowl. Make it like this. Some of that. Whoop. 5-second drop on the floor. I pick it up. Me, I just throw it back in the bowl.
Yes.
Not to disgust anybody, but then, of course, 16 minutes go by. You already know this sauce is heated up. It's already bubbling, I can see. You can see when I dump that in the bowl. I mean, this sauce, I showed you what to use. Me, tonight, I had to use some. I used some cheap sauce, but you want to use thicker sauce. That was cheap and runny and watery because the good stuff, I try and save it for the good stuff, but when I was in a hurry and wanted to make this and do this video, I just used the cheap stuff. But like I said, if you want a meat, thick sauce, you know, come out nice and thick, throw it on a plate, but I like mine in a bowl and everything, but that's it. So, once again, if you want to try it with this, you can. It's the Parmesan balsamic. I love Paul Newman's selections of any dressing. And like I said, meat, thick sauce. Get your linguine, whatever, you know, name brand you like. Get your peppers of name brand, hot peppers, jalapeno peppers, name brand you like. Or if you want to use Alfredo like you're supposed to with linguine, it all cook out. Like I said, to tell when your noodles are done, if you're not a spaghetti man, slap it on the wall, you're good to go. Other than that, this is another episode of Cooking with Arch. We'll see you on the next video. Kid just took my macaroni off the wall. You know, whatever, hey, try it out. Won't kill you. Till our next video, Cooking with Arch. New recipe. Arch cala queef. Or weef or something. I'm sure you'll like it. If you don't, comment. If you do, thanks. If not, thanks. Whatever. Anyways, I'll get out of here. Start boring the shit out of you. Be safe. Take care. YouTube Nation out.